Jurassic World Dominion. I gotta be honest, I'm probably not someone who should be reviewing this movie. I'm a little biased, so my opinion is going to be tainted. I'm, gotta be honest before we begin this review. I am the type of guy who super loves Jurassic Park and everything that it is. It's probably one of the best movies ever made, and it is far from perfect. The next video I make will be a review of Jurassic Park. I'm going to go through all the movies leading up to it, but this one is about Jurassic World Dominion. Now, the spoiler-free thing is, it is a fun time, a lot of dinosaurs, some pretty interesting and inventive action. Albeit it's not a good movie. The characters are basically cardboard, including the OG cast, who don't really have much to do in this movie. They're there a lot. Don't get me wrong, you get to see them a lot, but their purpose is a little contrived. The plot itself is just kind of a series of things that happen, moments that occur. The dinosaur action is fun, though. They waste the Giganotosaurus. The T-Rex is cool, but a lot of things that happen in this movie are pretty unbelievable. That's my spoiler-free review. Fun, but ultimately not a good movie. But fun, and I will probably see it a second time. I have plans for it this Tuesday. Now here's my spoiler review, including constructive criticism, which is something I think a lot of critics miss, is, well, if you didn't like it, how would you have made it better? And I have one thing that I would have done to make it better. One second. And that is something that is popular in the stand-up world, known as a setup and a payoff. In Jurassic World Dominion, there aren't that many setups and payoffs that matter. And film is a visual medium, so it's more about showing and not telling. An example being in Jurassic Park. When they first get to the island, you have this interaction.
How fast are they?
Well, we clocked the T-Rex to 32 miles an hour.
T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh.
Say again.
We have a T-Rex.
Wow.
Put your head between your knees.
Dr. Grant. My dear Dr. Sattler. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And when they're riding around the park, you have this interaction.
The voice you're now hearing is Richard Kiley. We spared no expense.
If you look to the right, you will see a herd of the first dinosaurs on our tour, called Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus?
One of the earliest carnivores, we now know Dilophosaurus is actually poisonous, spitting its venom at its prey, causing blindness and eventually paralysis, allowing the carnivore to eat at its leisure. This makes Dilophosaurus a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park.
I know those two specific interactions. Oh, and you have this interaction. 3 different ones.
What species is this?
It's a velociraptor.
You bred raptors.
Now, I know that I just talked about show don't tell, but they tell you what they're about to show you. They hype it up before they get there. Jurassic World Dominion is all ham-fisted in your face. Not a lot of setup and payoff. I mean, the whole Atrociraptor scene, that could have been set up a little bit better if maybe Owen had something to do with Atrociraptors before, and he's talking about how they should be destroyed, or discussing how these are some dangerous things. And then when he meets the Atrociraptors, it makes it that much more of a punch. Or even the Pyroraptor. Or even Claire having anything to do with the Utah Raptor. Is it the Utah Raptor? It's not the Utah Raptor. It's the Rhesonosaurus. The Giganotosaurus. All these dinosaurs should be referenced before they happen. All these things that happen should be referenced earlier. There should be a decent amount of setup so all your payoffs land well. And I think this movie missed a lot of that setup and payoff. Everything was a very paint by numbers for this movie. The OG cast got Ian Malcolm with the fire, Ellie Sattler turning the power back on. you've got some of that referential stuff, but I don't know, there wasn't much of a reverence to this movie. It was more like a, hey, you've seen these things, you're here for dinosaurs, let's give you dinosaurs. And less of a, oh my god, there are dinosaurs in the real world. The opening sequence was a news report. I don't go to the movie for a news report. This story doesn't have much to it. The actors could have been replaced with cardboard and no one would have known. I mean, DeWanda Wise delivers a great performance, something that's fun. Obviously, you've got Jeff Goldblum having a grand old time, and you've got a whole bunch of cool, exciting, new, and interesting characters, but they're not really utilized much. If you really want to see an amazing Jurassic Park sequel, you should probably check out Camp Cretaceous on Netflix. Yeah, I think this is about a 6 out of 10. Jurassic World Dominion is not a stinker. Those dinosaurs are fun. But go into it knowing that you're not there for the story. You're there for what these dinosaurs are going to do. And if you choose to make a movie of your own, use the old comedian's way of setup and payoff. It might pay off for you. Hey guys, Nate here. Thanks so much for watching my channel. Subscribe. I'm going to release a video every single Sunday. I'm committing to weekly releases. I'm trying to hit 100,000 by October 16th. And it's been a tough road so far. But thanks for watching. Jurassic World Dominion in theaters now.